Hey guys, a warm welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing my honest experience with the Apple 2025 MacBook Air 13-inch with the M4 chip, specifically the 16GB RAM and 512GB SSD version in that sky blue color, and after using this for a while now, I can say this is one of those laptops that just quietly does everything right without trying too hard. First thing you notice is the design. Apple didn't reinvent anything crazy here, but honestly they didn't need to. It's still insanely thin, super lightweight, and feels premium the moment you pick it up. That sky blue color is subtle but really clean, not too flashy, just enough to stand out. If you carry this to college, office, or a cafe, it just looks good without screaming for attention. Now let's talk about the performance, because that's where the M4 chip actually shows its value. For normal use like browsing, watching videos, using multiple apps, it's completely effortless. Everything feels instant. No lag, no stutter, just smooth. But where I really noticed the difference is when multitasking. I had multiple tabs open, editing documents, streaming music, and doing light editing work all at the same time, and it didn't even feel like the system was trying. That 16GB unified memory really helps keep everything fluid. If you're a student or someone doing business work, presentations, light design, or even some coding, this thing handles it comfortably. It's not meant to replace a heavy-duty workstation, but for 90% of people, this is more than enough power. The display is another highlight. The 13.6-inch Liquid Retina display looks sharp, bright, and very color accurate. Watching movies or even just scrolling through content feels premium. The colors pop without looking unnatural, and the brightness is strong enough to use even in well-lit environments. It's one of those screens where once you get used to it, going back to a cheap display feels painful. Battery life is honestly one of my favorite parts. This thing just keeps going. I can easily get through a full day of work without worrying about charging. For students or people who are always on the move, this is a huge plus. You're not constantly looking for a charger like with some other laptops. The keyboard and trackpad are exactly what you expect from Apple. The keyboard is comfortable for long typing sessions, and the trackpad is probably still one of the best in any laptop. It's smooth, accurate, and gestures feel natural. Once you use this, most other trackpads feel like a downgrade. Now the 12MP center stage camera is actually a noticeable upgrade. Video calls look clearer, and the auto framing feature keeps you centered if you move around a bit. If you attend a lot of online classes or meetings, this is surprisingly useful. Another thing I liked is how quiet this laptop is. There's no fan noise because it's fanless, so everything runs silently. Whether you're studying late at night or working in a quiet environment, it just stays calm and cool. Of course, it's not perfect because nothing is. If you're someone doing heavy video editing, 3D work, or hardcore gaming, this might not be enough for you. Also, you're still limited in terms of ports, so you might need adapters if you use a lot of accessories. And let's be honest, it's Apple, so it's not exactly cheap. But for what it's designed to do, it absolutely delivers. It's fast, reliable, portable, and just easy to live with. You don't have to think about performance or battery or random issues. It just works, which is honestly what most people want. So overall, if you're looking for a laptop for everyday productivity, studying, business work, or even light creative tasks, this MacBook Air M4 is a really solid choice. It feels premium, performs smoothly, and lasts all day without stress. If you want to check the current price, click the link below for the best price. This is one of those laptops that doesn't try to impress with crazy gimmicks but ends up impressing you anyway just by being consistently good. That's my experience with the MacBook Air M4, and honestly, it's one of the easiest laptops to recommend right now if you just want something that works perfectly every day.